Okay, go.
What do you mean I have to direct? I'm a mad scientist's assistant. I don't know anything about movie directing.
Look, Strongman had a nervous breakdown. Norma Desmond had been put on bed rest by Marcus von Welby, the veterinarian. Maxine, the assistant director, has placed herself in Inspector Idiot's protective custody. There's no one left.
But I'm in the film! How can I direct and be in the film?
If Laurence Olivier and Orson Welles can do it, so can you.
Okay, if you really want me to, I guess I will.
Excellent. Mel Gibson did it. Yeah, we're past that part of the conversation, Shakespeare. Oh, and Kevin Costner.
I don't know then. I don't want my career to end up like Kevin Costner's.
Look, don't pay any attention to her. Think Hamlet. Think Citizen Kane. This is your moment.
My moment.
Right. Here are the new pages. We'll see you at the premiere.
But where are you going?
We're getting out of here while we're still alive.
Shh. Testing! Testing! Is this thing working? Attention all actors! That is, attention all actors who are still alive! Please report to the set for the final scene! Oh. Surely works. Where's Dr. Frankenstein?
Packing for Mad Scientist Convention in Miami Beach.
The tree doesn't have any lines in this scene anyway.
Come on.
Props! We need the lazy Donahue stand in, please.
Sorry, I had a hard time getting the head right.
But there is no head.
So you see the problem.
Other than that, it looks just like her.
Okay, let's take our places now. Let's take our places, everybody. Now, the scene is in the graveyard at midnight. North Dakota Smith is about to reveal the final desperate plan to recapture the mummy of King Ramalama Ding Dong. So make it creepy. Do we need the clappy thing?
Just say action and let's get on with it.
Right. Action!
I guess you're wondering why I've called you here at midnight under the full moon.
Wasn't the full moon last night?
Fine. I guess you're wondering why I called you out here at midnight under the waning moon.
Me assume you need expert on Egyptology.
And I assume you needed a brilliant scientific mind such as my own. A mind that reached into the void and brought forth life! And also invented gummy worms.
Actually, I just need two people to hold up this mannequin while I hide in the shadows.
This looked like famous Egyptian princess Duwa Didi.
That's the idea. We hold up the princess under the moonlight, the mummy sees her, comes after her.
And place curse on us? No, thank you.
He has a point, my good man. This seems a risky endeavor.
You have a better idea?
Put mummy in, put doll in box. Mummy follow her. We close top.
I was going to suggest a highly sophisticated mechanism that uses the power of lightning to rob the mummy of his strength. But his idea sounds good as well.
Also clear night, no lightning.
Good point. Right. Help me get her into the sarcophagus.
You don't think the mummy will have trouble recognizing her without a head?
Mummy still have head.
No, I mean the doll doesn't have a head.
No worry, doll dressed just like average ancient Egyptian princess on Saturday night.
There, she's hidden in the sarcophagus.
No good, mummy no see her with top shut.
He is a clever chap. Come on, let's get this back open.
Oh.
Oh, hurry! He's coming! Come on, hide behind these trees.
Oh.
No, we're missing a tree!
Blame cheap airfares to Miami Beach.
Oh, Ramalama, you're so droll. I just don't know where you come up with those delightful stories.
Well, Blondie, my sweet, lying in a sarcophagus for 3,000 years gives you time to think.
And you're sure you don't just like me for my looks? After all, I do look like your ancient Egyptian princess.
You should have listened to Angus McPherson, the Egyptologist. You don't look like Duwa Didi. You don't even walk sideways.
But North Dakota Smith said I was practically her twin.
You're going to trust an archaeology professor who's afraid of snakes?
Well, if I don't look like an ancient Egyptian, why are you being so nice to me? I thought the only thing you thought about was Duwa Didi.
Oh, I'm tired of chasing after Duwa Didi. She's such a princess anyway. I'm ready to settle down with a nice career girl like you, Blondie.
Why, Ramalama, was that a proposal?
Cut, cut, cut! Where is this dialogue coming from? I don't have this in my script.
You didn't get the final rewrites?
Sure, I got them. Shakespeare and Dickens gave them to me. North Dakota Smith traps this mummy in the sarcophagus, and Dr. Frankenstein reverses the curse that woke him, and King Ramalama Ding Dong goes back to sleep.
Well, I didn't like that ending. I thought it'd be nice if Ramalama found a nice, modern girl and settled down.
Settle down? How can there be a sequel if he settles down?
Look, who knows more about movie producing? You or me?
I'd say that question is very much open to debate.
Yeah, with Igor in charge, we all got Perrier in our trailers.
Maybe you didn't understand me. I'm the one who writes your paychecks, and I say the mummy settles down.
Sorry, sir. If you say he settles down, I guess he settles down. Okay, let's pick up where we left off. Please, in action!
So, Blondie, what do you say? A nice little home in Hollywood Hills, you go to work, and I'll be a stay-at-home mummy?
Sounds divine. Oh, listen, Ramalama, the church bells are ringing. I once heard that every time a bell rings, a mummy gets unwrapped.
That's right, Blondie. That's right.
And good. And good. That's a wrap, everybody. Nice work.
Well, I don't know about everyone else, but I'm just glad I made it through this film alive.
Me too.
Me 3.
Three more murders!
Well, at least the film was wrapped.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am not a bit surprised that these innocent actors have been murdered, but I am now prepared to solve the crime. Assemble your cast and crew.
Most of the cast is dead.
And most of the crew left town.
I found them. I found them.
You found what?
The missing bodies. They were in the refrigerator in the sheep museum.
Wait, why is there a refrigerator at the sheep museum?
How else should we keep this sheep fresh?
Bring the missing bodies here. I shall require them for a little demonstration. And in the meantime, assemble anyone you can find, for I shall now announce the identity of the murderer. And I must have an audience for this part.
Shh. Okay, everyone, on set. Please bring on the bodies, please. Come, everyone. Let's go. Let's go.
What is all this about? I was enjoying my nervous breakdown. Did you know that Mediterranean healthcare will give you the hot chocolate you can drink?
I don't see why we have to all drag ourselves out here just so Inspector Idiot can pretend to be Hercule Poirot.
I am not Hercule Poirot. Hercule Poirot was a Belgian, and I am a Transylvanian.
Yeah, and Hercule Poirot wasn't an idiot.
Now, is everyone here?
Everyone we could find, dead or alive.
Good. Then I am pleased to announce that I know who done it.
I did not. I am not responsible.
You are not responsible for what?
No, I am responsible for what. I'm just not the killer.
Who's the killer?
No, I'm not.
You're not what?
Oh, I am what?
You're an idiot.
No, I'm an idiot.
Well, at least there's something we all can agree on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can now tell you that the murder was committed by Professor Plum in the conservatory with a lead pipe.
But there is no conservatory.
And Professor Plum wasn't in this movie.
Oh, I beg your pardon. That was the solution to a different crime.
So what's the solution to this crime? We're all waiting.
Yes, I have a pot of hot chocolate getting cold. And cold chocolate just isn't the same as hot chocolate!
Patience, please, ladies and gentlemen. Now I myself have made a careful post-mortem examination of the victims, and I have discovered that they all had one thing in common.
What's that?
They were all breathing.
Breathing?
What's breathing?
You know, breathing with the air and the in and out and the...
They were all breathing?
That is what I've been saying all along, you fool.
But if they were all breathing, does that mean they're all alive?
Precisely. So the solution to the murders is that there have been no murders.
Nor much medical expertise by the looks of it.
But if no one was murdered, where did all these dead bodies come from?
From the sheep museum. I told you.
Friends, since our esteemed inspector...
Chief Inspector!
My apologies. Since our esteemed chief inspector cannot enlighten you as to the strange happenings on the set, perhaps I can. As you know, we came to Transylvania with a tiny budget and little hope that anyone back in America would ever go see this thing. We leave at the center of an international media blitz and take with us the most highly anticipated movie of the year. Why? Because our actors kept dropping dead. It was, in fact, the most effective and cheapest publicity campaign my office has ever run.
But the inspector said they found dead.
Of course they're not dead. I wouldn't murder my own actors. I'm an executive in the entertainment industry. What other group has such a high moral code?
But if they're not dead, then what are you...
Observe. Few people know that in addition to being a famous movie producer, I also happen to be an expert hypnotist.
What?
What?
Is that the monster line, or is it?
It's you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Brilliant! You have me fooled.
I knew all along.
For instance, if I wanted to, I would only have to snap my fingers once.
Limp.
You would all go into a deep trance.
Nice.
A trance so deep that you could safely be stored in a refrigerator for up to 4 days and still stay fresh. If I snap my fingers again, you would all believe that you were chickens. Of course, I would never do such a thing. Oh, dear. So, friends, I invite all of you to join me on a private plane for our triumphant return to Hollywood and the world premiere of Thriller.
All right, so